Hello my friends and welcome to Classy Handmade. So how are you all doing today? So it is the first day of No, it's not the first day. This is my first video of 2026. So I hope you had a wonderful new year, that you're all ready for 2026. And so here, my name is Shondell and this is Classy Handmade, where I show you the things that I'm working on, things that I'm making and so on. So I did make a few projects starting at the beginning of the year and I finished it, so I'm here to show you. And also I bought some yarn and finished a couple of projects that I had started some time back and just needed some finishing touch, so I did that. So hold a minute. Yes, so let's get down to what I'm up to. So I am crocheting, and I think this pattern, it's my first time making it and I think it would be great for market. So I'm trying to prepare for a Valentine market, and so I'm trying to make some bears and so on. And so I bought a pattern from Cassandra, Craftable Ever After, and I said I'm going to make it, but I used a 3.5 hook and size 4 acrylic yarn. So I think it came out a little bigger than I expected, so I am going to try it again with a smaller yarn and maybe go down a hook size. So let me show you what I've made and what I'm talking about. And this bear, I bought it from Etsy, and it come in a bundle of different, I think most of the bears have different hats. I'll try and link it somewhere in this. I'll put it in the description box, and I'll probably show you a picture somewhere here if I can. So you can find this pattern on Cassandra's Etsy shop. So let me show you, and it's called Grumpy the Bear. I did not make the hat. I just crocheted a bear and I tied a velvet ribbon around his neck. So, and there's a couple of minor things that I did change on the pattern for my purposes. Not that anything was wrong with the pattern or anything. So this is my bear. I didn't make him grumpy. I don't think he's grumpy. But my mouth look a little twisted. I think that's better. So this bear is about 8 inches tall, and so the pattern, the only thing that I changed that is different on this pattern is that the arm supposed to be longer and able to tie in front, so like he's mad or grumpy or something. In the pattern there's two kinds of bear you can make. You can make the standing bear or you can make the sitting bear. I choose to make the sitting bear, and this bear sit very well. I can't remember if I saw a tail on this bear. Let me see. I did print out the pattern. Yes, it does have a tail. So I did make the tail, because sometimes some people do make bear pattern but they forget to put the tail. This one does have a tail. I love how it turned out. Only thing, for the purpose that I want it for, it's a little bit too big. So I'm going to try a smaller hook and a thinner yarn. I think this yarn here is a Red Heart yarn, and number 4 Red Heart yarn. So I find a ball big enough to make this bear, and I think I have a little bit more, and it wouldn't be able to make another bear. So this is just one bear that I made. I also had this pattern, and I had made the duck. It's a duck. I had made it quite probably since the beginning of last year. I finished the duck, but I didn't make the clothing and the accessories. So I decided, you know what, I have this guy sitting around for such a long time without any clothes. Let me make his accessories. So that's what I did. And I think this pattern is from the straw hat. If it's not, I'll link it across here or I'll put it in the description box. And you could also find this on Etsy. This is the hat comes off. It's supposed to have two buttons here. I choose not to put the buttons because I don't want to, if somebody do decided to get it for a child, I don't want too many fiddly pieces for them to be a choking hazard to come off. And the eyes are embroidered. I use for this bear, it's a recycled yarn that I got. I can't remember, is it? I think it's a number 3. And what is it called? Recycle something. I used to get it, Joanne used to sell it. So this is my little duck. I made the bag out of some of the same yarn, red heart yarn that I used for the bear. So that's, and then I put a button on this. If they want for a child, they could always take off the bag. The little jumper, I made it and I had some yarn that I found and I made. So the hat is all could go back on. Yes, so this is my finished duck. So guys, have you ever made any of these pattern? Have you ever tried any of Cassandra pattern? I tried a couple of Cassandra pattern. I think this is my third one that I have from Cassandra. And I like the construction. There is no mistake. The pattern is easy to understand and so on. So if you're interested, you can go over to Cassandra's channel and shop, Etsy shop, and you know, try some of her pattern. The next pattern that I bought is from Etsy also, and I think I'm gonna leave the link in the description box below for you to know exactly who this pattern is by. Let me see if I could find who it's from. Oh, by Wendy Crochet Co. By Wendy Crochet Co. And this is the bunny in a hood pattern. Baby hoodie bunny pattern. So this is my version, combination of the yarn that I use, I should say. So this yarn is demi pearl from Joanne, and I got that. I like this yarn very much. So and I'm going to show you, this came out much bigger and I like it. I did went to Michael's to see if they have any more and any other color. The Michael's that I went to didn't have any colors, like to make bunnies and so on. And I used the yellowish mustardy color to make the hood. This light is a bit, let me see if I could make it. That's a little better. So you could take the hood off and on. So I'm going to, I think I saw the ears on a bit wrong. So I think the ears is meant to face backward, but I still think it turned out very nice. So I think this would be great for market. So the hood and the entire thing could come off, the jacket and everything could come off. So this is how it looks. I give it a little tail. I don't remember seeing in the pattern a tail, so I give it a little tail because, you know, all the bunnies need their tails. So this is my make for 2026, and I did started to make some other little things. I made this, so I've been making bookmarks. I got a few sell at the market, and so I continue to make them. And if you would like to see how I make these, just leave a little flower emoji in the description box below when you put your comment. So this is my book mark, and I just put it like this. You could also clip it on your bag like a bag charm or something if you're not reading a book right away or right now. And it's long enough to hold in multiple books. So I have this book here too. This book was given to me by one of my co-workers, so I have to read it. But I'm a digital girl. It's not that I don't like reading physical book, but because I crochet a lot, I prefer to listen to the books while I crochet. So that's what the only physical book I read is my Bible. So I started another bunny in the hoodie bunny. And this is using, I think this is a frosty yarn, blanket yarn. It looks something like this. And I think it's not as thick as the demi pearl. So my little bunny is coming out much smaller. Oh, there's no stuffing in the leg, but I'll have to pull some down. And what I do, if I don't have stuffing in there, what I do, I'll just put my hook and pull some down. Yep, so that's better. Yep. So right now I'm working on the ears and I'll get that done soon. So what are you working on? Do you have any year-long project that you have planned or anything like that? I hope. Sorry, guys. So yes, guys, I was saying, so I went to church and I turned down my volume from my phone. I actually muted. So I was making this video and I had to stop it to make sure that the volume was up. Well, you know, it had some volume and it's not just talking and nothing is, no words is coming out. So it's fine. So what are you working on? Are you preparing for any upcoming market? Are you starting any year-long project? Last year, the year before, it's 2 years, you saw my mosaic blanket. I do have some more pattern from that designer. I do have a sweater, and I was thinking about starting it. That would be probably another year-long project. But I didn't start anything that I could crochet for a long time. So maybe I'll see how things go. Maybe I could work on that. But what are you working on? Have you chosen anything to make for an entire year, like a blanket or anything? I will also insert a clip of my mosaic blanket because what happened, I did forget to put it in the last video that I made. So that's it. It's now 4:54 here in Arizona, and we've been having some gray days. Nice day where people say for fall, but it's our winter and we are enjoying it. So okay, so I had a $5 coupon. Like, you know, when you buy stuff from Michael's, you get that points and you bill and you get like a $5, $10, depends how much you spend. So I wanted some green yarn because I am planning to make some more bookmark and also some keychains, and I want to make some strawberry keychain, and I also want to make some tulips, and I want to make some flower, some rose in particular. So I do have red and I wanted green, so I went and I got this green, and the green is light green. It's not light, it's a very nice green. So I got that, and I got this pink, and this pink is medium rose, and it's all 100% acrylic, and it's big twist value yarn. This yarn is a number 4 medium. It's not a worsted, and I like how it works. It's very soft. I use the red to make my popcorn hat and the white. So I'm going to try and see if I could make some roses with this. and some strawberries and stuff. I already start making some strawberries. I just wing this one because you know sometimes when you've been making stuff for a long time, you kind of remember. It wouldn't come out exactly all the time, but you remember what you need to do. So this is one of my strawberries. So it's nice talking to you guys. I hope you are having a nice Sunday afternoon. And so kids are going back. My daughter's going back to school tomorrow. I'm going back to work. So it was a nice Christmas, quiet New Year. I was in my bed before 12 o'clock. I didn't see anything. I didn't watch anything. I was just tired. So I went to bed. And, you know, I did enjoy my weeks, 2 weeks. I think I had 2 weeks off. And I did enjoy it with my family. And I did go over by my friend one day. And my friend came and visit. So, you know, that's how it goes. Today we went to church. It's for the new year, first Sunday. And yeah, so stay tuned here to see what I'm working on and more. And yeah, so if you have anything that you love making or you want to see me make, just leave it in the comments section. So I must say thank you spending some time with me. Until next time, remember to be kind and God bless. Bye bye. So I lay the blanket out flat on the ground, and this is what it looks like. So that's yellow part is the last part I did, and as I raise it up you can see how big and long it is. So this is the so this is all the designs. So this is the same design here that is at the top, so I just repeated it. So guys, this is my blanket, and this blanket is mine. I made blanket for every one of my family, and this one I made specially for me. And from the set time I finish it, I've been wrapping up cozy in my blanket. I love it. Am I going to start another one? Maybe. I don't know. I have some fluffy yarn and my daughter said she wanted one. So maybe I will start a new one.